Earlier, the All-Star game took place, and both teams showed tight defense, at least in the early parts of the game. However, many fans commented that this was the worst All-Star game ever. Not because of the players' performance, but due to the excessive number of advertisements and commercials interrupting the game. Almost every 5 minutes, the game was stopped for a 15-minute or longer break just to accommodate sponsors and commercials. There were also many unnecessary segments in the middle of the game, and fans were particularly unhappy with Kevin Hart as a co-host. Fans wanted to watch a basketball game, not listen to stand-up comedy. The event lasted over 3 hours, yet the actual basketball game itself didn't even reach 30 minutes. Because of this, many believe this was the worst All-Star game ever. It's hard to believe that it was even worse than last year's game, where there was literally no defense. At least back then, you could blame the players for not playing seriously, but in this particular format, you can't blame the All-Star players at all. After all, who would be motivated to play when every 5 minutes, the game is stopped for a 15-minute break? Any basketball player knows that constant stoppages make it hard to stay in rhythm, and once your sweat dries up, it's difficult to get back into the game. The average ticket price for this event was over $3,000. Imagine paying $3,000 just for less than 30 minutes of actual game time and over 2 hours of advertisements. It's no surprise that NBA ratings are declining, and it's almost certain that they will change the format again next year, as this was clearly a failure from both the fans' and players' perspectives. Many fans on social media believe that Jayson Tatum should have been the All-Star Game MVP, or at least a co-MVP, because he scored more points and had a better field goal percentage than Stephen Curry. However, some believe that since the event was held in the Warriors' hometown, the MVP award was simply handed to Curry. Meanwhile, Curry's teammate Draymond Green heavily criticized the event, saying the format was unfair, especially for first-time All-Stars. He even rated the game 0 out of 10. What do you think should be changed in the NBA All-Star Game format? Should it go back to the traditional Western versus Eastern Conference format, or maybe a World versus USA setup? Did you enjoy this video? Don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more updates.